Dear business leaders, scaling a business, it's the dream, right? But let's be real. It's not all sunshine and skyrocketing profits. Sometimes it feels like trying to teach a cat to fetch. Frustrating, unpredictable, and occasionally painful. I'm Tatiana, a professional manager and a business owner. Today, we are tackling the 3 biggest hurdles to scale in your business, or in economics terms, growing pains, and I promise to make it as fun as possible, figure out how to jump these bad boys. Let's get started. Let's discuss capacity constraints, the ultimate particle crusher in your scaling journey. Picture this: you're running a marathon, sweating buckets, and somehow someone straps a backpack full of bowling balls to your shoulders. That's what it feels like when you outgrow your operations but forget to upgrade them. It's not just uncomfortable, it's unsustainable. Taking on more customers than you can handle might feel like a win at first. Look at all these businesses rolling in. But trust me, it's the business equivalent of saying yes to a second plate at Thanksgiving when you're already bursting at the seams. Sure, it feels like a good idea, but you're setting yourself up for regret and maybe a little heartburn. Here's the thing: scaling isn't just about more, it's about better. If your operations can't keep up, you're not scaling, you're stumbling. It's time to evaluate your operations and cut out inefficiencies in your processes. Does this spark efficiency and joy? If not, rework it. Automate what you can, streamline what you can't, and for the love of all things scalable, make sure your team isn't drowning. Remember, a business growing without a plan is just a chaos with a nicer label. For service-based businesses, review your business processes, identify which ones are truly effective and add value, eliminate the ones that create unnecessary bottlenecks or waste time. The goal is to streamline operations and ensure they are simple, efficient, and scalable. Does it spark joy and efficiency? Keep it. As non-service business grow, they should concentrate on their supply chain, the backbone of your operations. If it can't handle an uptick in demand, you risk disappointing customers, losing revenue, and creating chaos within your organization. As a business owner, evaluating whether your current suppliers can keep up with your growth plans is crucial. Or if you need to look for new partnership before the floodgates open. Start by asking some tough questions. Can your suppliers scale their production quickly without sacrificing quality? Do they have enough capacity to handle seasonal spikes or unexpected surges? If the answer is no, it's time to take action. Sweet talking, or better yet negotiating new terms with reliable suppliers, might be the key to staying ahead of your growth curve. Alternatively, consider diversifying your supplier base to reduce risk. Multiple options ensure you're not putting all your eggs in one fragile basket. Proactive communication is essential. Share your growth projections with suppliers early on and be about your future needs. Building strong collaborative relationships will help you navigate the unpredictable waters of scaling. Keep in mind, a well-oiled supply chain isn't just a convenience, it's your safety net when demand goes from manageable to meteoric overnight. It's also essential to take a moment, pause, and really look around. No, not just for your phone that you swear you left on a desk. Look at your business, resources, team, and what you've already achieved. We're all pros at spotting what we don't have. I need more clients, capital, a bigger office, and maybe an espresso machine that doesn't sound like a dying spaceship. Sounds familiar? Sometimes we are so fixated on what's missing that we completely overlook the gold mine we are already sitting on. There is the kicker. Most of the time, what you are accomplished is already enough to take that next step. Think of it like a video game. You don't need every shiny power up to beat the boss. You probably have more tools, talent, and grit than you give yourself credit for. Instead of obsessing over that's impossible without XYZ, focus on leveraging what's right in front of you. Sure, dreaming big is part of being an entrepreneur, but don't let the dream blind you to your current reality. Sometimes the key to leveling up isn't acquiring something new, it's realizing you're already holding the winning cards. Now play them like the boss you are. Hurdle number 2. Hiring and retaining the right talent. Scaling means you need more hands on deck. Not just any hands, you need golden hands and not the creepy statue can. Hiring fast is tempting, but hiring smart. You need the real MVP, the most valuable players. When scaling your business, rushing the process of training and delegating can backfire spectacularly. While it's tempting to fast-track everything to keep up with rapid growth, effective delegation and training take time, both for you as the business owner and your team to genuinely absorb what's expected of them. Think of it like planting a tree. You can't force it to grow overnight, but it will flourish with consistent care and attention. As a business owner, organizing your knowledge and processes into clear, actionable training takes effort. You're not just teaching someone what to do, you're also ensuring they understand why it's done that way. For the person learning, it takes time to process and internalize new systems, especially if they are stepping into an unfamiliar role. Mistakes are inevitable, but they are part of the learning curve. Rushing this process often results in microcommunication, frustration, and errors that cost you more time in the long run. Instead, invest in created step-by-step guides, providing hands-on training, and offering patience as your team grows into their responsibilities. Keep in mind, delegation isn't about offloading tasks, but empowering others to take ownership. And that, like any worthwhile investment, takes time to yield results. Here's the deal. Plan ahead. Think about the roles you'll need in 6 months to a year. Then hire people who'll grow with your company, not just someone who can hold the fort until it burns down. And let's not forget retention. Scaling can stress out your original gunsters, a team that has existed since your business journey began. Don't forget to show respect and recognition for a team's long-standing presence and experience. Keep them happy with growth opportunities, check-ins, and maybe the occasional pizza party. Everyone loves pizza, right? Last but not least, hurdle number 3 is cash flow. Cash flow! It's the lifeblood of your business and also the thing that keeps you up at night whispering, please don't bounce to your account. Scaling requires money upfront, but the returns can take their sweet time to show up. Check my videos about cash flow if you want to dive deeper. I want to mention here how you keep your boat afloat. Tighten up those accounts receivable. Get paid on time, politely but firmly. Explore financing options like lines of credit or investors, but only if you have a plan to make it work. And for the love of all things caffeinated, watch your burn rate. Nobody wants to be the business that went down in flames, literally or figuratively. One more important thing as a bonus to Promise 3, the "oh my god, what did I just sign up for" moment. That delicious mix of excitement and sheer terror hits when you realize your business might become big. Scaling sounds glamorous until you're staring down the mountain of responsibilities, wondering if you're emotionally equipped to handle this roller coaster. Spoiler alert, most of us feel this way when we are about to level up. It's normal, scary, but normal. First, let's squash the "I'm not strong enough" thought. Scaling isn't about being superhuman. You don't need to have the stamina of an ultramarathon runner or the brain power of a NASA engineer. Though caffeine definitely helps. It's about mental readiness, resourcefulness, and frankly, a willingness to embrace the chaos. Yes, it's messy, and yes, you'll occasionally question your sanity, but you've got this far for a reason, because you're capable. Treat scaling like moving to a bigger house. It's exciting, sure, but there are also a lot of boxes to unpack. Start with small wins. Focus on the systems, team, and mindset you need for the next stage. Scaling isn't about knowing all the answers. It's about trusting yourself to figure them out along the way. So take a deep breath, buckle up, and prepare for the ride. Let's wrap this up. To leap those scaling hurdles, number one, make sure your operations can handle growth without imploding. Number two, hire people who can grow with you and keep your team happy. 3. Manage your cash flow like you're on a reality show. And very important, remember to work with yourself. If you are not mentally or emotionally ready, the process might slow down and break you down. Scaling isn't easy, but everyone would do it if it were. The fact that you're here means you're serious about growing the right way. So give this video a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and drop your scaling war stories in the comments. Seriously, I want to hear them, even the cringy ones. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.